Raising kids with a strong moral compass. In today's fast-paced and complex world, raising kids with a strong moral compass has become more essential than ever. A moral compass provides children with a framework to make responsible decisions, develop empathy, and navigate the challenges they will inevitably face. It equips them with a sense of right and wrong, empowering them to contribute positively to society while living fulfilling, authentic lives. But how can parents and caregivers instill these values effectively? It starts with intentional parenting, leading by example, open communication, and fostering a sense of responsibility in children. Leading by example. Children are highly impressionable and learn a great deal by observing the adults around them. As parents or guardians, the behavior you model sets the tone for your child's moral development. If they see you acting with integrity, kindness, and honesty, they are likely to adopt these values as their own. This includes how you handle conflicts, how you treat others, and how you deal with moral dilemmas. For example, if a child witnesses a parent returning a lost wallet or speaking kindly to a service worker, they learn the importance of honesty and respect. On the flip side, if they see a parent lying or behaving dishonestly, even in seemingly minor ways, such as bending the rules for convenience, it can send the message that moral shortcuts are acceptable. Leading by example is a powerful way to demonstrate the values you wish to see in your children. Encouraging empathy and compassion. A critical aspect of having a strong moral compass is the ability to understand and care about how one's actions affect others. Encouraging empathy in children helps them develop compassion, which is the foundation of moral behavior. Start by helping your child recognize and name their own emotions. Once they have a solid understanding of their feelings, guide them to consider how others might feel in various situations. For younger children, this could be as simple as asking them how they think a friend might feel if left out of a game. For older children, discussing scenarios from their daily lives, or even from the media, can help them reflect on moral choices and their consequences. Storybooks, movies, and family discussions are also valuable tools for helping children see things from different perspectives, promoting empathy and understanding. Instilling responsibility and accountability. Teaching children to be responsible for their actions is another cornerstone of raising kids with a strong moral compass. This means allowing them to experience the natural consequences of their choices, both positive and negative. When children understand that their actions have real-world effects, they are more likely to think carefully about their decisions. For example, if a child forgets to complete their homework, allowing them to face the consequences at school can be a powerful lesson in accountability. On the other hand, celebrating when they follow through on their responsibilities reinforces positive behavior. By consistently linking actions with outcomes, you teach your child that they have control over their behavior and that being accountable is an integral part of moral living. Open communication and critical thinking. In today's interconnected world, children are constantly exposed to various viewpoints, making it crucial to teach them how to think critically and evaluate different perspectives. Encourage open dialogue about moral issues, allowing your child to express their thoughts and ask questions. Rather than simply dictating what is right or wrong, help them explore why certain behaviors are morally acceptable or unacceptable. For instance, instead of saying, "Don't lie," explain why honesty is important in building trust and fostering relationships. You can also engage in discussions about fairness, justice, and respect in real-life situations or stories, which helps children internalize these values. This approach not only enhances their moral reasoning but also empowers them to make informed, thoughtful decisions when confronted with ethical dilemmas. Cultivating gratitude and humility. Gratitude and humility are values that ground children in a larger context, helping them recognize that they are part of a community. Teaching kids to appreciate what they have, whether material or emotional, instills a sense of responsibility to others and the world around them. Regularly practicing gratitude through family traditions like expressing thanks at the dinner table or writing thank you notes helps children focus on the positive aspects of their lives. Humility, on the other hand, helps them understand that while they are important, so are others. Encouraging acts of service, such as volunteering or helping neighbors, fosters a sense of community and teaches children that they can make a difference in the lives of others. These practices reinforce the idea that moral values go beyond self-interest and that contributing to the well-being of others is a key part of living a moral life. Conclusion. Raising kids with a strong moral compass requires intentional effort, patience, and consistent guidance. It is about instilling values like empathy, responsibility, and humility, while also teaching them to think critically and act with integrity. By leading by example, fostering open communication, and providing opportunities for children to practice these values, parents and caregivers can lay the foundation for children to grow into morally responsible and compassionate adults. In the end, a strong moral compass will serve as a lifelong guide, helping children navigate the complexities of life with clarity, kindness, and purpose.